Millennials, if you guys haven't figured out, there's two types. There's the older millennial and the newer millennial. I fall under the category of older. And what I mean by that is I didn't get my first cell phone until I was 19, and I had to because I went away to college and mom wanted to get a hold of me. So I didn't know what a smartphone was. It was just one of those old school flip phones. I couldn't even text on it. So to me, I'd like read a good book. I like to still take notes on paper and pen. The newer millennials, and it depends on if you look at Pew or you look at the census on when they cut off the year of a millennial. The newer millennials have always grown up with electronic products, from iPads, iPhone, iMinis, whatever I's there are, to they would rather hear an audiobook, to they would rather listen to music digitally than put a vinyl on, which I'm proud to say I have a small collection, but with some Al Green in it. But you know, the newer millennials, that's a totally different world. They didn't know about that. We were going into an economic crisis at some point when I was growing up. 9/11 happened. They didn't have any of that. So for them, the way they work and the way they talk to managers is a whole lot different than how I want to be treated by a manager or the company I work for.
How so?
You know, I want to be innovative. I want to help Beaumont Health grow. I want to be able to contribute. But there's a lot of things as a young person don't know. There's P&L that I might not know of. There's a lot of, you know, experiments that have gone in the past that just didn't work out that I'm thinking, oh, here's my idea. It's great. Let's go gung-ho. You mentioned impatient. I'm very impatient. But I need to understand, if I had a mentor, and I do, to say, slow your roll, figure out why this doesn't work for a larger corporation. It might work in your small startup, but it's not going to work in a large corporation with huge hierarchies. But you got to tell them that. You can't just assume that they know what has been done in the past and then just say, hey, slow down. We don't want your ideas, because that's how it's going to come off. We don't want to hear your ideas. Explain to them why these ideas might or might not work, or find a way around them to take a few of that portion of that idea and then move on with it.
Are you saying that younger millennials tend to be more presumptuous than older millennials in the workplace?
I guess. I mean, everybody's different. It all boils down to the individual, but yeah, I guess if you had to group it.